as Elon Musk has been pointing out with great gusto over the last couple of days, DEI is now hitting our airlines, where if you're a white male pilot, you're also not wanted. Here's a video that was shared by Libs of TikTok focusing on this issue.
People look at me like I'm a unicorn. They've never seen me before, and by me, a black female pilot. My name is Angel Hughes, and I am a first officer at UPS. I fly the Boeing 757 and also the 767. I've been in aviation since I was a young girl, all the way up through my adult life. I'd only seen maybe a handful of black female pilots. So I created my own organization, Sisters of the Skies. The mission of SOS is to increase the amount of black female pilots, and UPS invests in those programs. I believe UPS is doing a great job at recruiting people of color. One day, being a black female pilot will be the norm. We feel representation absolutely matters. We can help inspire the next generation of pilots.
Now, I mean, that's going to make me use UPS instead of FedEx next time I ship a package. Listen, they're a private business. If this is what they want to emphasize, go ahead. But it certainly sends the message that being the best pilot is not necessarily the first question that a company like UPS asks. They qualified pilots, sure. Do you just want qualified pilots that meet the bare minimum, and then after that, we're going to fill out all of our diversity quotas? Or do you want the best pilot? Do you want the best pilot, especially when it's not just your packages hurtling across space at 35,000 feet, but it's you and your loved ones in a passenger jet? Which brings us to, yeah, what do you got?
Let me jump in real quick. What did you notice how she said she wants a day where black female pilots are the norm?
The norm, yeah. Oh, you mean
what do you think that means?
Did you interpret that as yeah? So you're interpreting that as when you walk into the cockpit, you basically only see black women.
Yeah, I mean, if she wants that to be the normal standard procedure.
I guess charitably, what she meant was she doesn't want it to be like a unicorn thing, right? Because like if you see a black,
I don't know anyone who believes that it is a unicorn thing as of today.
Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point. So in other words, the unicorn moment will be when you see a white man as the pilot. Interesting. It brings us to this other terrifying moment. Now, this is an exchange between a pilot with, I'm told, has 15 years experience at this one runway, and a air traffic controller who, well, let's just say doesn't have as much experience.
For a short approach, if you're going to do a power off 180, that's my point.
Well, okay, I will remember that from now on, no problem.
Yeah, when you ask for a short approach, I expect you to turn your base and beam the numbers.
All right, this will be a full stop for 65 Charlie, and maybe we need to talk about that some more because you're the first controller in 15 years that's ever said that.
Well, I'm just, if you ask for a short approach is when you turn your base and beam the numbers. If I know you're a student asking for a short approach, I know you're out there practicing and you probably will extend. But if you're doing something other than a short approach, don't ask for a short approach.
Well, I will definitely look up the definition of short approach because I've never seen where it says you turn base and beam the numbers because I don't see how you could possibly do that.
Well, I Googled it, actually. I Googled short approach, and it said to turn your base abeam or before the numbers, and you will land probably touchdown around midfield.
Okay, well, then I apologize for requesting the wrong thing because everywhere else, short approach means power off 180, but that's definitely not what it means here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've worked at different airports. I don't know, but just ask.
Listen, and God knows I'm not a pilot, and I'm not sure exactly. And I'm sure that there have been plenty of pilots, and you can see them on the thread here at Libs of TikTok on this video as well. But I think one of the key tells here that maybe the pilot on that exchange has a little more experience than the air traffic controller is she said she Googled it. Kevin, she Googled it.
Yeah, that's not what you want to hear when you're in the air.
That's not what you want to hear. Hey, air traffic control tower, I'm trying to make my approach. What should I? Well, let me Google that for you. The good news is Google has just as many diversity, equity, and inclusion rules as that airport probably does.